I just covered this on stream, but this is my slop channel. You ever notice how YouTube reviewers are kind of bad? I mean, YouTube media criticism has been the butt of a joke by tons of people forever now, but like, wow, is it really, really not helpful? I mean, it's about as helpful as all those funny letterbox reviews that don't actually explain anything about the movie. All right, maybe you're somebody that watches a YouTube reviewer, but have you ever noticed how there's a lot of reviewers that do something that you just like can't stand? Don't worry, you've thought of one guy in particular, and I assure you, this video explains exactly that guy, regardless of who they are. I feel like YouTube reviews of movies and TV shows have been almost stretched out to a length that's just obscene, sometimes being over the length of the movie. Now, maybe you actually have that much to say. Sometimes they do, and sometimes it's very interesting to hear the passionate arguments presented by a fan over something that is gone, dead, finito, and not what it used to be. Other times, well, it's just some guy who's like miserable doing a Mr. Plinkett impression. Okay, so let me know if you've ever seen a YouTube review like this. You sit down to watch a video from one of your favorite creators, and then that creator reviews a movie by explaining the entire plot of the movie. But then, as the entire plot of the movie or TV show is being explained, at some point, he will make a smarmy, snarky remark about something in the show or movie. I mean, this happens all the time. These guys are using the repetition of repeating the entire plot of the movie as a review, and then they kind of gussy it up with faux criticism that's just them making a joke. But in reality, it's not a critique at all. I mean, a lot of these are really surface level and don't explain anything. I mean, there's tons of reviews like this. They go nowhere and they say nothing. Or my favorite is the guy who reviews things, but actually when you start listening to him and he's reviewing the thing, it's actually that he's like really, really just entrenched in politics and he's got really, really strong political opinions. And anyway, the only way that he can express his like political opinions is by complaining about this property or franchise from the 1980s that hasn't been relevant until some corporate entity decided to dredge its body out from the depths and then reproduce it so that way man children on the internet could get annoyed. I don't know, man. I just feel very cynical about that, and I can't really muster up the shits to give when somebody decides, oh, we're gonna make a remake of this thing from back in the day, and it's not going to be like that. It's gonna be like totally different now. It's like, yeah, I've seen that a million times. I didn't like it the first time. It seems very unoriginal. Nobody likes it. Nobody's interested in it. How many people went to go see Tron Ares? 0 people. Tron Ares failed, all right? Tron Ares is bad. Nobody's even saying that that movie was good. A lot of these times, this is like shooting fish in a barrel of mediocre films that exist. And a lot of the time, the people that are reviewing these things almost exclusively watch and review things that just, like, they hate and, like, you know they hate. I mean, okay, here's an example. Guy who reviews Star Wars things. I bet you got a guy in your head right now. He's probably a Gen Xer. Okay, and he's probably got really strong negative opinions about modern Star Wars. Regardless of how ever good any of the things are, let's say there is a good piece of Star Wars media, anytime that would be mentioned, it would be completely overshadowed by them also talking about literally the other 9 times out of 10 where they feel that the franchise was just doing terrible. And I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe it is. I kind of got off the Star Wars train a long time ago. I just can't get invested in media properties like that anymore. Maybe you do. Maybe that's good for you, but it ain't good for me, and I don't particularly care for that stuff. I don't know, man. I just feel like, you know, getting involved in like discourse TM, and then the entire you being involved in discourse is just you complaining about the Furby reboot. It's just kind of wasting everybody's time. Like, are you really dedicating anything to the conversation by telling us that you don't like how Cabbage Patch Kids are woke now? Seriously, next time you go watch a review on YouTube, do yourself a favor and try and count how long them repeating the plot of the show or movie is. All right? I guarantee you that whatever criticisms they have will be less of the video than them smarmily repeating the entire movie. Like, I understand a lot of things aren't worth watching. I mean, man, I have a film degree. Talk about a worthless piece of junk. But, dude, There's a lot of stuff out there that's really good. It's just that it's not a major property, so nobody ever gets exposed to it. And it's not like any of these people are ever going out to experience it. They may experience it to prove a point, but they don't usually experience anything to learn something new or like grow from the media they watch or anything like that. More often than not, I actually see a lot of these kind of reviewers just review things in their same genre. Have you ever watched like a cartoon reviewer? I'm talking about Jar. If you watch my live streams here, of which you should subscribe, I'm talking about Jar. But you ever notice how a guy like Jar only talks about like kids shows? I mean, it's not just him. There's actually a lot of guys like this. I cover a lot of the ACC, so I Love Kim Possible a lot is another one of those where she just kind of repeats it and then talks about the show or thing, and it goes on and on as she repeats it, kind of like I'm doing with this video. So next time, just do yourself a favor and check that out, and notice how they always seem to review nothing but shows or TVs or movies for kids, basically. Anyway, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. Bye.